After we had the problems with the RV and got it fixed, we decided to change our trip. We had planned to go into Wyoming, Montana, and South Dakota. I wanted to go back and take pictures of the Little Bighorn, where Custer's last stand was. I wanted to get more pictures of Mount Rushmore, and then of course going through Custer State Park is just outstanding. Anyway, so what we simply did is the first available left turn, we headed for Reno, Nevada. Now the distance to Reno from Cannon City was 998 miles. Well, I don't like driving that fast, so we're going to do 3 separate trips. So basically, we just simply changed direction. Now, the drive out of Cannon City, as you can see here, the snow alongside the edge of the road, it was a spectacular snowfall, and it was over quite a distance before we got into high desert and out of the snow. But it was a pretty drive. I was very surprised how steady Barbara was able to hold the camcorder, the video camera. She did a very, very good job holding the camera steady. Now the drive along Interstate 50, Highway I-50, is called the loneliest highway in the United States. What that means is simply the least driven. It is high desert, beautiful rock formations on both sides, interesting rock formations, but not very many automobiles. Now, about 800 out of the 900 miles is relatively flat. It is mostly desert or high desert. Yes, there were places with beautiful rock formations, so we did take pictures. But let me tell you, after a while, looking at rock formations gets boring. So sit back and get bored while you're watching all these beautiful rock formations. Now, I do not remember where we stayed. We broke the trip into 2 nights, 3 days driving, and stayed in RV parks. I'm pretty sure we stayed in RV parks. I know one of the trips, but I think it was from Reno to Laughlin, we stayed in a truck stop. We stopped and got gasoline. It was a 7-Eleven type store with snacks, but they had a big parking lot out in the back, parking for 18-wheelers. And there was only about 3 18-wheelers on this big parking lot, so Barbara and I did spend the night in a truck stop. It didn't cost us a thing, but we slept good. If you like rock formations, it has some beautiful rock formations on both sides of the highways. Of course, if we do this, we'll watch this for 8 hours, and it might get a little bit boring of one rock after another. This is miles and miles of high desert and very few cars. This was an absolute surprise snowstorm. We're in Minden, Nevada, and we woke up this morning and there was a snowstorm going on outside and the biggest snowflake that we have ever seen. Now, snow is unusual from us as we're from Southern California. Some of you take snow for granted. But this was absolutely beautiful. Now, it did go away in about 3 hours, but it just sitting in the RV, warm and snuggling, and watching these big flakes come floating down. What fun! I got dressed, took the camera outside, and took some pictures around the RV park.
Boy, it is snowing. Oh, it is a snowstorm.
May not be a big deal to you, but it's certainly a big deal for people from Southern California. We stayed in a beautiful RV park in Minden, Nevada for 2 solid weeks. They had a nice casino, nice poker room, and a lot of AA meetings close by. Then we took off and drove up to Reno, and we got 2 free nights up there. I mean, they were entirely free, no taxes, no nothing. And then from Reno, Nevada, we headed for Laughlin, Nevada.
You need about 15-20 seconds.
Tax dollars at work. Enough already?
the way we got from Reno, Nevada to Laughlin, Arizona, or Laughlin, Nevada, was kind of a back route through the desert, and it took us 2 days of driving. Remember, we don't like to drive more than about 5 hours at most, and staying somewhere along the road.
Oh, there's another one coming straight at us. You see him?
I see it.
Should I throw him a donut?
I don't know.
Okay, Barbara did take a bunch of stale donuts and spread them around out there for the donkeys to eat.
Barbara had thrown some stale donuts on the road in front of the donkey, the mule, and he is eating them up. They were really stale in my opinion. Anyway, there's just two of them. We're in Beatty, Nevada, and headed towards Las Vegas.
We actually got on US 95 through Tonopah to get to Las Vegas. And of course, once you get to Las Vegas, you hit the freeways and all the traffic. But you have to go through Vegas to get to Henderson, to get 95 south to Laughlin, Nevada. Okay, some months ago, Barbara and I were in Laughlin, Nevada, and we had a disagreement with the manager of the Riverside Casino RV lot. And after raising our voices, she banned us for 6 months. We could no longer use the RV park at the riverside. But right across the river is a very nice state park that had full hookups. It had bathrooms and showers, water and electricity, and it was just a mile drive back to the casino. So it worked out really nice.